Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mala Simone, for those of you who don't know. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. I see y'all real ones. But anyway, let's get right into this video. Y'all know the title already. I know the title already. Let's get right into it. I got some business tips that I wrote down on my phone. These are things that I wish I would have known before I started my business. For those of you who don't know, I have a wig business, a glueless wig business for natural women who are looking for a protective hairstyle that is low maintenance and helps them grow out their edges in their hair. The wigs come pre-plugged, customized, they come styled already, so all that worries of having to do your hair, you don't have to worry about. Here are a few tips that I wish I would have known before I started my business. So the first tip that I have down is it's harder than it looks. So it's much harder than it looks on social media. I remember when I first started my business, I was watching a YouTube video and I think she started like a lash business, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. Like, that'd be so cool. Like, that'd be so dope. And I was like, she's just doing it so easily. She's packaging orders and all this inventory. She knows like what to do. She has her website set up, and I'm thinking I can do that. Like, if she can, I can do it too. And I obviously can, but it's not as easy as saying 1 2 3. It's definitely hard. Trying to get hair, trying to promote yourself, trying to just get people to know who you are. And within the hair industry, I know that there's a lot of scammers. If you haven't seen my recent video up of how I got scammed out of $900, I would recommend you guys watching that video to see how I got scammed and seeing what I'm talking about. How it's hard to trust people in the hair wig industry just because a lot of people do get scammed out of their money. Tip number 2 is you need a lot of patience. If you don't have a lot of patience, you'll need to learn it as soon as possible. I'm still learning to have patience. Like, it is difficult, but it's all a mindset thing. Like, you need to switch your mindset. Like, I know that's easier said than done, but honestly, if you practice it, it's like say you repetitively do something, of course you're gonna get it down. Of course it's gonna become habit to you. So like repeatedly trying to be patient with yourself, be patient with others, being patient with family members, being patient with people at work. Just start there, because when you get customers and when you get orders and when you're receiving millions of emails and you're receiving lots of DMs and comments in your Instagram page, lots of followers, you're going to need patience for all that. You're going to need to set some like boundaries with yourself and your business and your customers, because it's going to happen eventually in your business. So if you don't have patience, you need to learn some patience. Like, look up a video on how to learn to get some patience. You just gotta learn how to work with people. Like, that's the main thing. Tip number 3, don't compare yourself to others. So what I like to do is go on other people's pages and see that they have so many followers, they're getting orders, people are commenting under their stuff, people are liking their stuff. And I'm just like, dang, nobody's liking my stuff. Nobody knows who I am. Like, I only have 60 followers and people aren't really engaging with my post and everything. Don't have a pity party for yourself. Like, get over that. I don't know what that person had been through to get to where they needed to be. You don't know what type of connection those person had. You don't know the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears that they put in. So do not compare yourself. So most of these businesses have been in a business for like 2 to 5 years already. And if you're just starting out, of course nobody's gonna know you unless you're like, a celebrity. But of course nobody's gonna know you, because like nobody's gonna think to go in and be like, ooh, I'm gonna buy a wig from Nyla Simone collection. Like, nobody thinks that. Like, think about it. You don't know anybody that just started a new business unless you put yourself out there in front of people. That's the only way people are going to know who you are. So Don't compare yourself. Okay, y'all, sorry, I was really interrupted by my little sister, Shayla. If you don't know, you're not following her already, go follow her YouTube, her YouTube channel. Her name is Shayla Jade. She just reached 1K, and we're super proud and we're super excited for her because, you know, she's coming up, period. But yeah, so go support her and follow her. But like I was saying, don't compare yourself to other people because you just don't know where they've been through. You don't know what they've been through. I mean, you don't know what they had to do to get their business to where it's at now. You don't know the hard work they had to put in. You don't know how many nights they didn't sleep. You don't know how many nights they didn't get to spend time with their family. Like, just don't compare yourself. Focus on the road that you're on, and I promise you, God is gonna take care of the rest. Like, just put all your struggles in God's hands, and He got you. Tip number 4: don't buy a lot of inventory. I mean, this is specifically for hair businesses, just because you will be sitting on it. If you are not preparing for a launch, if you're not saying, like, meaning like you just drop your website and you're like, oh, shop with me. People are not gonna shop with you. They need something that's gonna be like relatable. Like, they need something that they can feel like, have a feeling to. So what I'm saying is like, don't just buy a whole bunch of inventory and then post it on Instagram and expect thousands of people to shop with you. What I do is I only have like so much hair on hand. Like, it's not enough to where people could just buy from me, but it's a little bit. It's just enough for like maybe 1 or 2 wigs, and that's because I want to have the practice. I want to still have wigs on hand so that I can like still take product videos. I can still take product pictures, and I can make content with. But yeah, don't buy a whole bunch of inventory. Just buy 1 or 2 wigs, buy 1 or 2 bundles, and then do the pre-order method. And try to price your retail pricing around there. That's what I do. If you guys would like a video on how I set my prices for pre-order, let me know in the comments below, because that was a real struggle for me. Like, I sat there and cried to my mom, like, I need hair on hand. I was like, Mom, nobody's gonna buy from me, and I'm gonna have all this hair on hand. And then I was like, let me just do the pre-order method. Like, what? That fixes everything. You don't have hair on hand. You order when that person orders, and you'll have the money, because I know a lot of us as beginners, we don't have the money to just be dropping $2,000 on inventory. Like, yeah. Tip number 5: everything is content. Save your videos. Do not delete them. If you have a picture of something that you're selling, keep it. You might need it for future reference. I don't know. I wish I would have like thought of that. And if your problem is you don't have enough storage, buy another phone. Like, you don't really need an expensive camera that has good quality. Like, get an iPhone 10 that has a camera, and get a ring light, and boom, you got some content. You got some good lighting. Like, invest. We just want something with a good light and good quality pictures. And as long as you have that, you're golden. Like, your content's gonna be very consistent. You're gonna know what to post. You'll be able to use like pre-Instagram like posting sites. I use Panoli, I think that's the name of it. But I use that, and I just go through my camera roll and be like, ooh, I could post this because it goes with the aesthetic of this week's or this row in my Instagram feed. So I would suggest keeping all your pictures that you take. Even if you feel like it looks ugly in the future, you might change your mind and be like, that was a great picture, I should have kept it. Tip number 6: track your progress. So for me, I know I kept the first picture of the first wig that I ever created. I'll probably upload it right here so y'all can see. And I was like, dang, I really, you know, got better within a year. Like, that's crazy. And people really like to see where like you started. So I would say keep those progression pictures, because that's perfect content for people that like want to see how you started and where you are now. Like, just keep them and track your progress, because you'll be amazed and astonished by how far you came, and that might motivate you one day to keep going. Tip number 7: don't just promote on Instagram. Venture out onto Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, email marketing, Google ads, and YouTube ads. Like, that's all out there for you. Like, me myself, right now, I ventured off onto Facebook because Facebook has it on Panoli where it will post to my Instagram and it will post to my Facebook. So that's easy. Like, you just created 2 different posts in one, if that makes sense. Like, now you have different platforms that people are seeing your stuff. Like, say somebody in your target audience, they don't have an Instagram page, but they do have a Facebook page, and they're looking for, you know, more ads for wigs and stuff, or whatever you're selling, like lashes or clothes. That would be perfect. Now you can set yourself up in front of them, and they can follow that page and possibly be a customer and purchase from you. I would say do your research though. Don't just set yourself up for failure and start running ads on like Google ads, YouTube ads, or anything. I would say practice with the different functions on different platforms, because everything is different. It's all set up different. It all has a different algorithm. So I would say really take the time one day to just sit there and see, like, okay, what are the different functions for this social media platform? What can I do on this one? How do I use this one to get more, you know, reach and more followers and more potential customers? Tip number 8. I think it was 8. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 8. Know your target audience. Period. You cannot sell to anyone, sis. Like, I'm telling you, not everyone is going to be your customer. For example, like, my hair is a bit on the pricier side. I can't sell to a high schooler that's 14 that is still dependent on their parent and thinking that they're gonna buy my hair. No, that's not gonna work. They're gonna be like, I can go onto Amazon and get a wig for $50. I'm okay, she tripping. I would say go on YouTube, buy somebody's webinar. I really suggest Business Girl Co. Her webinar for target audience is amazing. I purchased other people's webinars for target audience, and it was good, but it wasn't as good as hers. She was very detailed. She was very thorough. She gave examples. She also like provides you these worksheets that you can work through. I highly suggest going and buying hers. It's only $75, but it's an investment. Especially if you don't know who your target audience is. It will really help you in standing right in front of your customer. And because you don't want to be posting stuff and you're not even in front of your customer, because people are just going to like your page and like your pictures, and that's it. It's not going to turn into, you know, sales. You're not going to be working. You're going to be more creating content for people that don't care about your business or that are not interested. And that's just fact. So I would really look into getting your target audience and knowing your niche, because that is very important. Tip number 9, the last tip of this video. Just know everything does not need to be perfect, sis. Like, I used to think, oh my gosh, I need to have my LLC. I need to have a tax person. I need to have inventory. I need to have quality pictures. I need to have brand ambassadors. I need a website. I need to have the best packaging in the world. No, you do not. You're just starting out. Like, girl, just start that business. If you needed a sign, here's your sign. Go start that business. Nyla Simone and God is telling you, start that business, girl. Who cares? Like, come on, it's a process. We're all learning here. We're all going through the bumps and bruises together. It's okay. Start that business. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you got a camera, you got a little bit of inventory to take pictures on, and I would highly suggest you get a website either off of Wix, Big Cartel, I know GoDaddy, Shopify, whatever you can afford. Create a website, get some pictures, and start your business. And whatever you learn along the way, go ahead and implement that and recreate and rebrand. But yeah, just remember, everything does not need to be perfect. And yeah, those are all my business tips for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if you know any other business tips that you have or want to suggest to me, because I'm still a beginner myself. These are just a few that I've learned over the past year of research and growing my business. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I want to say thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and share. Comment what what your favorite business tip was, and let me know in the comments below. But thank you guys so much. Make sure you turn on your post notification bell on so that you know whenever I post, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.